Well, great morning, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Remember the reading I had done before that said it's MAGA that's going to turn on him, one of his own, and the worm has turned, and they are not going to let go of it. You know, the way he was talking about it, the Magatonians all thought it's going to be Hillary in there, and it's going to be Bill Clinton, and it's all the Democrats that are there. Okay? Not Trump. But no, he's not releasing it because he's the big pedo, the pedo and thief. Now, admittedly, Clinton, I'm sure, is in there. We know Clinton's proclivity. Okay, he's an old horn dog. And, but Trump is all over it. What did they think when that he and Epstein were best friends, besties for years? Okay? So let's go ahead. I'm using the Kipper and my... one is down the rabbit hole. I don't know what the other deck was, and then my Starlet. But the first thing that came out, the reading's about the thief. Okay? The pedo and thief. So yet again, the thief is trying to get away with it. The choice he's made is what? Up in the air, the clown show. Okay? So his top clown, Pam Bondi, right there. Pam Bondi up there just trying to say there's nothing to see here. You know, that list. No, I didn't actually mean a list. Now she's trying to spin it. But he's out in the cold with this. Okay? He's out there. He's done the deeds. Okay? How many said that he raped them when they were 13 years old? Okay, the rapist and thief. Wake up, MAGA. You've been fed a line of goods forever. So let's see the energy coming into it. What is the energy? What is dragging into it? The message. Yeah. Now, the ketamine kid keeps putting this message out. You know, you promised you were going to release these. Just release it and absolve yourself of any guilt. Release it so they can see exactly what's there. Twisting that knife. It's time to bring it to fruition. Let's just see what's there. Yeah. The choice of the clown show, it's time to bring it to fruition. It's blossoming now. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Take the lid off. We want to see just how loving and compassionate you truly have been. Okay? You're out in the cold when it comes to compassion. You made your choices, now it's coming to fruition. The theft is trying to cover up the message. What's going today? The mature man. Gee, wonder who this could be. We have a mature man. The desires, okay? His untoward desires. Fruition. Coming to fruition. And being offered up. take the lid off, we want to see what's there. Who were these ones fulfilling their desires with these young girls? Oh, pedo and thief. The challenge is, let's see what the challenge is. Main female. The females. Now, is this the main challenge, is getting Bondi, or is this the girls that have grown? Sacredness. Yeah. The sacredness of these young girls, which you stole. Okay? You abused their virginity. Okay? Yeah, the devil. The devil. Gee, who is that dark one? We're talking about these young girls, which are now women now, and the sacredness that he abused. Okay? Outcome. Potential outcome. The path forward. A pathway forward. Transition. The ending. Okay? This is not going to go away. The way forward is this transition that's going to take place. Okay? You're done for. This will not go away. The message, it's a concrete message. They want to know exactly what took place, the dark deeds, the dramas. Outside influence is a privileged lady. Outside influence. Commune. Okay. Privileged lady. Communing with the rabbit here. Dining at the White House. So who is this privileged lady that's going to be dining at the White House? Is this Laura Loomer? Could be Loomer. You know, his, we know it's not melanoma because she, you know, when it comes to the kids, what she wear a jacket that said, I don't care. Okay? Well, the first time he stooped her was on Epstein's plane. Okay? Yeah. First time he had sex with Melania was on Epstein's plane. But yeah, nothing ever happens there. He's using Epstein's plane. You know, he was using it going around to all his rallies. Okay? Yeah, she continues to fine dine with him when she can get away with it. I mean, she tries to not be there as much as she can, and she really doesn't give a rat's ass because she sold herself to him. Okay? And she was right up there in that circle with Epstein. Okay? One of those, you know, ones that was being paraded around as a model. Okay? And being sold to these guys. He bought her. Wake up, MAGA. So let's go ahead and break this down. Look and see what it says here. The thief's pathway forward is the message coming out that he's out in the cold. He's screwed. Okay? out in the cold when it comes to this cup of compassion being offered up, the dark deeds, the devilly dark deeds, and the message, concrete message. His choice is to put Pam Bondi there to try to get rid of it, but the fruition of his desires against these sacred young girls is coming to its end, the transition point. The thief is getting a message. The mature man and a main female and a path forward. So there are those behind the scene that are working. Now, there was another mature man that was Epstein's lawyer that said he did not kill himself. And I have names, but because I'm a lawyer, I'm bound by duty not to put it out there. But I have the list. I know the names, okay? So at the very center of it all is what? His ugly desires. And so the message about his dark things are coming out now, the devil deeds that he did. The Queen of Cups, the compassionate things, the main females are speaking out about his unspeakable deeds. Fruition is coming about his dark deeds and how he abused these young girls. So the fruition is the choice he's trying to make now when it comes to his things to try to cover it up. But the message is coming out that they want to know the truth. The mature man is out in the cold, and the thievery of what he's offering up is coming to fruition. Okay? When it comes to the sacredness of these young girls, his desires put an end to their sacredness. Okay? He took away their virginity. And these women now have had to deal with the devil. And he continues to try to put out a message. There's nothing to see here. Why are you talking? Nobody cares about Epstein. No, but why? It's all a fake. It's all fake. Every time he starts screaming fake, that he is up to his eyeballs. Just like Russia, Russia, Russia. He did it. Okay? They have the goods. And the sacredness now, this pathway is being offered up to be seen in all its ugliness. Okay? So we're going to do a clarifying read here. Get these picked up and we'll go ahead and shuffle these up and do a clarifying read and see what else it's going to say. But this is one thing MAGA is not going to let go of. This is a thing they've run on for how long? They created this thing that the Democrats are satanic pedophiles drinking the blood of children. Okay? And Trump and Stan run on this and all of the things that were being put out by, what's his name now? Down the rabbit hole, QAnon. Okay? All the QAnon things. Yeah. Well, it's all coming back now. And this one he cannot shove under the carpet and walk away from. And he is the star of the show over there at Epstein's. Okay? In like thieves. So let's see what we have at the very center of this is the star. Guess who? Like I said, there's Trumpenstein in all his glory with the young girls. Okay? I'm a star. I can get away with anything. Okay? I can grab them. Well, yeah, not liking what's coming. He's trying to ignore what's being presented, feeling sorry for himself now. You didn't feel sorry for those girls, did you? But he feels sorry for himself. So yeah, he's trying to find a way to juggle this. Okay. This was, again, He was wealth, had all his wealth. Okay? So we have this new path coming, new path forward, and it's all about what? The past, with the kids, with the young ones, okay? His, money, the things that he was doing with the young kids, Trumpenstein, that he doesn't want to deal with now. Nothing to see here. Oh, yeah. No, a lot of concern. He's not sleeping at nights. This is raining down on him. The investigation is on. Okay? They want to see it. Release it. And so trying to make the next move. They're looking at what went on with the kids. Okay, wanting to take action. So this is, of course, his abuse of power, his trying to railroad it, not wanting any of it to get out, trying to block the truth. New information about his abuses and his dark drama, okay, that he's trying to block is coming forward. His craziness, his things done by the dark of the moon, his dark desires, the wheel has caught up with him now. Consequences, actions have consequences, and he is now facing loss. When it comes to him trying to control all the things around him. But what's happened now? All the swords are coming out. All the swords, that, inconvenient thing called the truth is raining down now. And he is being pushed to the edge. These are the Magatonians. They are coming after him in no uncertain terms. And his end on the horizon. His end is there. When it comes to them seeing him as what? The second coming. Okay? The second coming. They put him on a pedestal. That pedestal is rotting. Okay? Because they are remembering what? The words of Christ. You harm one of these young ones, better you put a millstone around your neck and you're thrown into the deepest ocean. His lies, when it comes to the girls, are coming out. Okay? This is what happens for him now for the long term when it comes to the things that were fueled by his desires. And now it's being shared. Okay? Yeah. And they're going to look at the takeaway is attempting to manipulate the choices he made in life. Okay? When it comes to his relationships, and what he's trying to birth in America. But this fight is not going away because there is an agreement when it comes to the Magatonians. Okay? They want this action. They're not going to let go of it. And this is a tower moment for guess who? Okay? Tower moment. Your dark deeds are coming back to haunt you. What you tried to project on the Democrats, you tried to project on others, are your own dark deeds. And now Magatonians are really finally starting to wake up. And they're not buying your drama anymore. They see you've lied, 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 and continue to lie. But this one is not going away. This isn't going away. This is his Waterloo. Okay? He's done for. This is going to take him out. And on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online. Watch your back, Trump. Watch your back. If they try it again, maybe this time they won't miss.